One day I was driving home from church, and I don't know why on Sunday afternoons I'm always particularly in the mood for a nap, but this Sunday I was really going to take a nap, and I felt very biblical in doing so. My pastor had preached a message that day on honoring the Sabbath and choosing to make it a day of rest. Well, I was all about that. So as we drove home from church, I looked in my rearview mirror at my 5 kids and I said, today Mom is going to take a biblical nap, which means I'm going to get home and I'm going to honor this day of rest by actually resting. And unless there's blood or fire, I don't want anyone to come and disturb me. And I laid down as soon as I got home and started to fall asleep. And right when I got to that sweet, sweet place where I was kind of in between being awake and being asleep, my eyes were closed, it was just that wonderful, restful place, suddenly I felt the breath standing beside me. Mom! I knew it instantly who it was, and it was my youngest daughter, Brooke, and I said, Brooke, there better be some blood or some fire, or you better run away. And she said, Mom, it's an emergency. So I opened my eyes and I said, what has happened? She said, Mom, there's a little birdie that flew into the kitchen window and he hit the window so hard he fell down onto the concrete below the window and I think he's dying. Well, as I'm laying in bed, really wanting to take a nap, I start searching the deep recesses of my heart and I think to myself, I don't care about that bird. I just want to take a nap. But Brooke cared about the bird. So I said, Brooke, I tell you what, I want you to go outside. Well, first I want you to go get some mittens on and go get some little cracker crumbs. And I want you to go outside and I want you to just put some little cracker crumbs right beside the bird's beak. And then maybe get a little bit of water and just fling some water on it. And then just stand and just pray over the bird. And then I want you to go inside, and after about an hour, Mommy will be awake from my nap and I'll go outside with you and we'll check on the bird. So she scampered off. I was happy. I took my nap, and about an hour later, I feel the breath standing beside me again. Mom, it's time to go check on the birdie. Well, I woke up and instantly I got a little afraid because I thought, oh my goodness, I had planned on waking up before she came to wake me up, and I was going to run around the side of the house and see if the bird was still there, and if it wasn't, I was going to help the bird kind of go away. But I didn't have time to do that because Brooke was standing there, and I started to fear this spiritual crisis that I might have created in my child's heart. Because what if the bird was still there and I had encouraged her to pray over that bird? And you know, I think as moms sometimes we feel this pressure, we have to help God. And so as we walk outside, I really am praying, Lord, give me wise words, or please just send a cat to come over and just scoot that bird away if it's still there. Well, we rounded the side of the house and the bird was still there, still not moving. So I walk up and lean over the bird, and Brooke is standing right beside me, and I am just lifting up emergency prayers in my heart. God, give me wise words to say to my child. And suddenly, as soon as Brooke and I were almost close enough to touch the bird, suddenly the bird sat up, it looked at us, it chirped, and it flew away. And Brooke Caroline started jumping up and down, clapping her hands. Mommy, Mommy, God answered my prayers. God answered my prayers. And I knelt down in front of her and I said, oh, sweet Brooke, don't ever forget this day. My name is Lysa, and that's my D6 story.